Why hello there everybody, my name is RTS and welcome back to Annihilate The Spance. It's time we carry on with the main story. We only got, I think, around 6 or so missions left. I've heard that one of the missions was actually impossible when it was first released by the developers. Hopefully that's still the case, because then I can try and destroy it, but that's going to be a bit later on. But before that, we still have another few missions to go through here. So apparently we got to go and repair Sphinx and see if we can get a little bit of a touch up here. Let's go! Fleet Marshal Fretex, a pleasure to meet you, Slayer of the Subjugator. I like my title, by the way. The Subjugator? Is that what you're calling the aerodome form Leviathan? A pet name. Surely you can appreciate it. When met with such overwhelming power, what is left for a man to do but name the creature? Many do not even believe it was real, but I have watched your radiation-scarred footage. Surely the most brutal of human capabilities is to reduce something so powerful and raw into such a small word. Look, with respect, Third Fleet Cell, we have what we need and we'll be on our way. Oh, truly, is that half-indulged Tycon bot of interest to you? I'm entitled to part of the salvage after the battle. That's common law. Very well. Though technically it was ours anyway, but I'm just going to say. Keep your secrets in Trichion Tinkets. I have more than enough here to sate my interests. On your way, dear sir. Okay. Alright, Sphinx. You awake in there? I am awake. I extend my thanks to you and your engineering crew for cleaning me, but we must get to my colleague Persia Grace for adequate repairs. Here is her last location. Sure. I'll route us to her. So, how did you end up trying to kill us with not only your old stuff, but mine and the glowfishes? It's a blur of memory. You left me stranded after defeating the Subjugator. The glowfish indeed my platform. The glowfish engilled my platform, but did not harm me beyond external scarring. Subjugator again, Lycos Herbrun. Now you. Where are you getting this name from? It feels right. There is no reason. I don't like that at all. Okay, continue the story. I was overcome by their Adora radiation. It blocks scanning, it distorts transmissions, and it would appear it severely affects even my hardware. My cortex malfunctioned. A bot went mad? Yes. Reviewing my memories, it would appear that a number of extreme logical leaps managed to place rough translations of the Subjugator's screams into common language. You went mad and translated the glowfish screams, so maybe it's useful that I haven't discovered yet? No, surely not. It was like your human dreams, a strange, effervescent logic, as was my derangement. I'm sorry for trying to kill you both. It's fine, bot. You failed. Now, tell me about your glowfish research endeavors. This is a lot. I'm trying to read it, but it keeps moving the page down. What dust were you trying to do? Research. The Arado forms are the first alien creature we've ever observed. It was necessary to contain and examine them, despite their extreme difficulty of such a task. Ha! Difficulties! You brought that Subjugator down on us. You pissed off a big mama, and she always killed everybody if Fredex hadn't been there. Please. The existence of the Subjugator was impossible for us to have predicted. We operated carefully, suspending the glowfish in magnetic fields by feeding them masses of ferocious metals. However, they wisened to this tactic, requiring subject replacements. Clearly I aggravated them, and they tracked us to Vagabond's Rest. I do not know how, though. Thanks, Sphinx. That much is obvious. They respond to commands. The single language, Tad Bar Sut Vir Kurs Vra Va. It is their dialect, simple, efficient, able to transmit over extreme distances. They outperform our communication system hugely. They can be commanded over great distances. This gets worse. Not commanded. Asked. That's somehow even worse. Listen, have you or Tycon met a guy called Lycos? Lycos, I believe I have. I would need to ask the division head, Miss Inu. I would be happy to take you to him. Considering our circumstances, he would have much to ask you. Merging my data into the Citadel should enable us to solve the Subjugator, or at least make major strides in our understanding of Arado forms and Arado affections. Sure, we'll head over there as soon as possible. Alright, let's get going. Fair enough. Are we going to get attacked by glowfish again? Is this going to be a in fact, I can see a glowfish right there. It's in the map. Cantalian platform, please state your intention before hostilities assumed. This is a neutral research base. We do not need a fight. Well, I've gone from bots to angels, ma'am. Keep it in your pants, Holtz. Sorry I drop in. We need help fixing up our colleague. Miss Grace, a pleasure. I was heavily engilled by our outer form materials and require attention. Sphinx? Engulment? Horrible. I'm so sorry. We'll get you a full remantle and keep you under observation. Does that mean they're going to just keep him though if it's technically their bot in the first place? Or open a hangar bay and you can drop him off and be on your way. Sorry, Grace. We're on a tight schedule and I can't let the spores steal out of my sight again. He stays with us. Send a team. We're heading for your boss anyway. I'm sure he can sort this out. He's leading you to our director? Sphinx mine is unfit for duty. Hand him over or you'll need repairs too. Oh. Maybe she was a fallen angel in this case. Well, at least we get to fight this faction again. Well, I'm extremely concerned by the look of this ship. Whatever it is, it looks a bit dangerous to me. You're a dynamic girl, but I have things that I need to get done. I wouldn't get brawny if I were you. You're in my ditching field. I have yards online and you're arguing with me? That's so cocky. What was your name again? Holtz. But I'm just the voice. Fretex here is the muscle. Hold your ground and blast her forces. Then we can sort this out on even terms. Yes, sir. Let's get started, shall we? So having a look around, it seems that there's quite a bit of glowfish. I wonder if that comment Sphinx made earlier about maybe us getting some glowfish commands could come into effect soon, but I don't know, because the same way around, if he figured that out, maybe they know it as well, so they can maybe use the glowfish against us. Regardless though, looking at their base, it doesn't seem to have any glaring issues. It seems to have some bastions on the sides, and their actual base is very well put together. I don't think I see any glaring holes in defense or anything, so we're just going to flat out play as... We're just going to see if we can overwhelm them and break in that way. Now, of course, this is the start of the mission, so I imagine things will go wrong somewhere, but for now, let's get started, shall we? Now, with the amount of just flat out refineries, I think it'd be prudent to maybe spawn in quite a few refineries, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of avenue for getting resources that way. And let's also pop down some early cohesers to try and get a bit more cash that way as well. Next, I want to either start doing some damage, or perhaps we can do like a bigger ship. I'll tell you what, let's go through a yard and we're going to spawn some dudes in. So I think let's go for one of these for now. And if I spawn in, I was going to say heat artillery perhaps, because this guy I think spawns units every once in a while. He spawns a lot of units. So in that case, if he's just going to spawn an entire army, let's maybe go for a generic unit that will do quite well against everything. Maybe the flak. It's good against units that are like grouped up. It's good against assault ships. I think this would be a good idea for now anyway. Cool, so that's on their way. Let's see how that works out. Let's also plop down some reactors so we can get some energy income. Thank you, my friend. Now, it's always awkward at the start of the game because you really have like no money ever. But at least when these guys spawn in, we should start seeing some progress then. I want to build one more reactor, and that should keep us going for a little bit at least when it comes to income that way. So let's get some more units down. I'm not going to build any defenses yet until we see what kind of enemies going to be attacking us here, because they got a big base, but I'm not sure what's going to be spawning in yet. Let's also get ourselves some long-range heat artillery so we can maybe try and knock out their back lines, and I think also a torpedo ship as well. Excellent. Mining has begun. This should increase our speed dramatically. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. I'm trying to figure out where to put more units down. So I guess we can have like a little shipyard down here for small units. I think that'll work out quite well. What I might do is this the faction with the large. Let's have a look. Base cores, energy vaults, 1 slot, metal vault. Okay, good. So what we'll do then, we'll have most of this be a large selection of yards, and then I have like 2 of each of both storages. Fredex, Mr. Holtz, I cannot stop myself. I have accessed your comms array and KWDJALKWJDYWK ... Let me help you, Tabasud. Is this actually helping us, or is he going to attack us? I'm not sure. You piece of scrap metal, security, grab it and shove it into the lead line crate. Grace, brace for wild fit. Oh, we're actually warning her as well. What? Keep her alive. It's a defense mission. It was a ruse. Oh no. So we're not fighting anymore, right? Now we're just going to be friends, but we had to fight the glowfish. Now that changes things a little bit because it means they're going to have big units, right? So, wait, are we still enemies? Ally. Okay, it definitely says ally. This means we want to try and get units that are actually going to smash these big proliferators. So I think we're going to switch out and we're going to go and get loads of partels. They should absolutely destroy their stuff here. Now this does also mean that we're going to probably get attacked by quite a few guys, and if we've been warned about defending her, that means her base is not enough to defend against these swarms here, so that's not very good. The question is going to be, how do we solve the situation? So it looks like we have one base here that's kind of tiny, a smaller base over here, and then we have two large bases on the side. This one's by far the largest, without a doubt. So I think if we want to try and split our forces, I want to probably design some groups of like point defense and long range shooting ships to send over here purposely and help defend her base this way. And I'll use my main force to try and go through to the left. We've also got this guy over here. We'll see how things go. We might be able to do both at the same time. Okay, so that's going to be general plan for now. Let's see, graviton engines. I need to get some logistics, so we're going to probably fit some into... Oh, do you reckon I can build a big one? 60, 100. There you go. Problem solved. So before we run out of materials as well, let's just make sure we get some matter storage and energy storage down to get those guys locked in. And let's also pop down some more yards. Now, I will say the game seems to have not given me any new blueprints at all for this particular mission. So we're using exactly what we had last time, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. So the enemy in question, though... So a quick gander. I think having swarm units would be pretty handy. So I think I'm going to leave these guys as tollies for now. We can use the bigger ships to do more damage elsewhere. Okay, looks like her initial force has pretty much saved me, actually, from the enemy at the start here. Let's just make sure we focus on, like, particular objectives for now. So we want the first force to go over this way and take on this base here, just to get rid of it. If Grace is our north, then we have a big glowfish coming from the west. They aren't coming for us. Back up her base. I understand. So that does suggest me to pretty much hurry up, right? So let's go and build a secondary base at the back, and these units will be the ones I send off to assist her directly right away. At least while we try and go around the back. Did Sinkster summon glowfish? Yes, he does that sometimes. We tell him to stop, but he just keeps doing it. Tell me about it. Brace yourself, this is going to only get worse. Wow, her base is falling apart quite rapidly, so that is concerning, to say the least. Come on, let me do the thing. Thank you very much. Okay, so remember, we've actually got access to the very large buildings now for particular functions and stuff, so maybe putting one of these down would be a good idea as well. So if we're going to be attacking left first, I think I'm going to be okay putting down a fusion core in the middle here, which may sound crazy, but I think it would be safe. We just need to get more energy to get that going first as well. Ooh, we're not looking good with the old storage, are we? Let's plop down a bit more storage again. I don't want to run out of things. Okay, when we can, we'll put down this gravitation engine, and we can carry on there. So this first aim base is down already, which is great. So I think I'm going to switch this group now to attack the right-hand flank, get rid of those guys as well. And I think our base needs reinforcements quickly. Is there also bases up? I didn't even see these come in. Oh, these must have spawned. Interesting. Do you know what? Could we just wipe out the left-hand flank altogether? It's tempting. I'll go for the easiest spawn targets, because it may look like I can do it, but they're probably going to keep spawning in units anyway, so you've got to probably have like a bit of a divergence of units regardless of the situation. Where is it? Give me the graviton engine. Thank you very much. So very soon, that should give me some cool units here. And let's go and build some reinforcement units for our new friend, shall we? So, we've got a problem with energy right now, which was already present. 5 energy a second, though, should be enough to quickly solve any problems we're going to have in the future. How long do you reckon they're going to give me to get reinforcements over there? We are going to prioritize it. It's just a matter of getting it done. So, I'm going to have, I think, 4-point defense for now. And we also want to have, probably equal measure, a lot of long range. Oh, it's a bit too big. Let's do that. We also want to have an equal measure, a lot of units that have good range as well. So I want them to directly move, and I want to attack from this angle. Hopefully. As long as it works out anyway. We need more energy though. Game! Hurry up, mate. We've got another 20 seconds on that, so it's a bit slow. It's not the fastest buildings in the world. One more group incoming east. I don't see more, but that's a lot of fish. Down bots up the school. Okay, east. That is really bad. I don't think we're going to get there in time, to be honest. Guys, if you can, you need to hurry the hell up and reinforce our friend, okay? I believe having a flanking anti-armor would be a good choice, but you also want to probably get some heat artillery, so some damage at the back that can't be blocked. That's the main difference with heat. It cannot be shot down. Okay, cool. I also want to try and get myself, if I can, done, some additional income a little bit. So we're going to go and get some more geysers down. Or maybe we should try and save up for this massive facility at the back here, which will require 200 energy, which isn't actually that far off, if you think about it that way. So we'll leave it for a little bit and try and get economy, and then we're just going to spam out and build tons of other units if we can. So the first wave is now on their way over to our allied base, but it's not looking good at all. She's looking bad from both angles. Even if I'm just trapping the enemy force over here, her actual base is not like it's going to last much longer. Cohesion, come on. Done. Okay, excellent. Let's get ourselves some big yards, shall we? So you're directly reinforcing, right? So let's get some H9 reinforcements down if we can. We need more. More, I say. So we have access to quite a few choices here, right? I think long-range missiles would be a good choice as well to hit enemies at the back. And then we're also going to spawn in one of each of the other units as well, so she has a bit more options here. So we actually need to get more logistics as well, because we have gone through that quite quickly. So we can put some down and get that sorted out, if it lets me do what I want to do. Is that 100 energy I think I needed? I think it's quite a bit. The left-hand flank just looks probably worse than the right-hand flank at this point. It's not looking good at all. Maybe what I should do is I'm going to change the command slightly. So it has a little blue one here. So it means if there's enemies near this area, it will go and attack them first. And then it will move as a priority to the right-hand flank. Hopefully that'll work out. Anyway, so as we're working on this, more and more units are going to start producing. But of course, these bigger ones aren't going to be ready yet. They're going to be too far back. So we need to keep moving forward. If I generally increase the amount of units I have on my front flank as well, we can maybe wipe out the space and assist from one of the flanks as well. So what we'll do, let's get the last H9 down when I can. It's going to do a little bit of time still. Let's also make sure we get some more storage. Thank you very much. I really don't want to waste materials if I can avoid it. Okay, so down. Soon, or right now, we can build the last H9. When you're ready, build heat artillery. And I think that should be this little base sorted out. So all these little guys, I'm going to make them into false because they can melt armor quite well. And I think it would just be generally useful for the war effort as well. Sorted. Okay, main base. So I want to, before I do anything else, I want to get myself a second graviton engine because I noticed that our energy is still not brilliant, to be honest. So we'll get one of these down. Hopefully it can offset some issues we're having. 250. Okay, reinforcements are on their way over. We're actually having no effect at all on this base. It looks like we have killed one of them. I think there was originally 3 base defenses there. So I think we did a little bit of impact. Let's see. So I want to get graviton engine. And I'll probably get another logistics down just to increase stuff in the future. And let's get some big ships down for my main fleet as well. Now, this should pretty much cover, if I can do it properly and not be a complete moron, this entire area. Excellent. So let's try and get down some H9s. And I'll probably do the same kind of split as before. One of each, definitely. So we have some good options here. Let's do you first. You second. Oh, that left-hand enemy is probably so... Oh, I think she's in really big trouble, to be honest. Now, my new units have split up, so they are going to start assisting her on the flanks, but it looks like she's going to just get absolutely destroyed, to be honest. Oh, no! What can I do? So these big units don't have a lot of point defense, right? So maybe if we do, like, a big force of... They're going to go that way, aren't they? I'll tell you what. Let's... No, problem is it's a circle, right? So I'm a bit limited on what I can really do with these designs at this point. We're going to have to hope. We're going to have to hope that the units I got spawning in are going to be fast enough to get there in time. Also, I'm aware that I keep accidentally spawning my units on the wrong side, so they have to turn around each time. That's not on purpose. It's me just being incompetent. So I'll switch them around now so they can do their own thing. Let's get more units down. The enemy has a lot of big ships, so I think having a lot of torpedoes would absolutely melt through them. More partels. Oh, we're actually getting hit over here, which is interesting. And done. I'll leave the rest on Autel so we have more firepower that way. So reinforcements are on their way. Her base is just holding out, but she's actually losing production facilities now, which is devastating. We're going to try and build another control mode up towards her so we can deploy reinforcements quicker. So I'm actually going to use this initial one here just to be a very, like, blast through screw it situation where we're just going to have loads of T1 forks to try and blow through these glowfish here. Oh no, it's looking really bad. Have we messed this up? I think I've been too long. Oh, they captured one of my ships. That was interesting. Come on. Quick. I need more income as well. Let's get some energy vaults down. Thank you. And I need a absolute ton of spam. Well, I say that actually. 17. Their armor's not that great actually. Maybe having a group of Tollies would actually be a better idea here. What we do though, just to make sure this gets locked in properly, we're going to have these guys attack the left-hand base and distract that way. So what I might do, I might have this initial flank here just be Tollies. And they should, if I remember, have the damage and piercing to hurt even the big proliferators. So this should in theory work out, and also do a little bit of heat damage as well. So they should, if there's enough of them, they will burn through the enemy force there. Oh, not good. So where are my big ships? They are on their way, but I don't think they're going to get there in time. We need Tollies to get there quickly. It's a shame, actually. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep moving towards her base. And if we can maybe upgrade or build next to her, we can actually defend her, I think, with our own turrets and stuff as well. That's going to be a bit of a long-term goal, though. It's going to take a while to get over there. What we do, though, while we're waiting, we're going to put down some cohesion facilities to really increase my economy. And we can really increase the amount of units we have after these are finished. Come on, get over there, get over there. And done. Excellent. Okay, my force is coming in big time. Her middle section is still alive. And we've cleared off the left flank now. Excellent, excellent. There was a point, apparently, where you can actually finish the entire game's content with just Tollies. I think they banned it to sit beyond that now, though, so you can't do it. But just have Tollies. That's all you need, right? They can do anything. That will do for Tollies for now, I think. Good, 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 good. So I think we just managed to save her base, and my force has now blown through and taken out the enemy base there. So we're going to recommand this, and we're going to get them to go around the back and attack the enemy base over there. Excellent. Cool. I think we've survived the mission then. I believe we got this under control. I'll keep building just in case, but we're okay. Thank you, FredX. The swarm is broken. I can handle the rest. All right, Mr. Holtz. I'll do what I can to... Oh, that was literally it. It just ended. There you go. All right, Mr. Holtz. I'll do what I can to fix him and let you be on your way. Yeah, I think she now sees the understanding of why you had to fix Sphinx. He's a bit crazy. Thanks, and sorry, I didn't mean for this to happen. He's a lot further gone than I thought. It's fine. We're not dead. So I guess now we go to Garage Assertion, Raider Coalition Command Center. That doesn't seem like it's carrying on from the last mission, but we do it anyway, why not? Yes, sir. Purge without Tory Coalition. How are you feeling? How are you feeling now, Sphinx? Miss Grace performed a clean remantling operation. I feel clear-minded, though I am surprised just how much the Arada forms have affected me. I fully intended to take you to Mr. Inu and my other colleagues. Together we would be able to solve the Subjugator and the Glowfish. The breakthrough will be breathtaking. Great, but that's going to have to wait for a moment. We're getting a priority call from Pressel. You hang in the background. It's best if they don't know you exist. FredX, Mr. Holtz, thank you for getting back to me swiftly. I'm told you assisted Herben? Thank you, Fleetsoul. Yes, we did. I have a lead on our mutual contractor. Unfortunately, Mr. Holtz, the situation is escalating with Crandell. Make attention for the first Fleetsoul Wensend of the Contalian Spantio Armada. Fleet Marshal Fredex and young Master Holtz. First Fleetsoul, a pleasure. I thought it necessary to talk to you both due to the novel position. The Tory Coalition have decided that their time of proxy warfare is over. Their High Admiral Arania Crow never believed that we would hold a ceasefire and wise assessment. As such, we must take this moment of relative calm to acquire a firm advantage. Pressel has given you a route marker atop the Coalition's secret data center in Jupiter's reach. They have acquired critical information on our projects and our required purge. Fretex, I'm granting you access to the K-88 Heavy Strike platform and access to our Trandonia's capital vessel. This is a trust I hope you would not scorn. Atrandius? Well, we're certainly moving up in the world. I understand Herburn already furnished you with our advanced cohesion facility and graviton engine. Finally, it is not possible nor necessary to destroy their entire facility. As Pressel may indulge, complete your tasks, destroy your data centers, and evacuate. This sounds bad. We have to win tactically? Interesting. Give them a first taste of our new capital vessel. We've not had a war to test it yet. Sounds fun. We're on our way. Oh no, it's a big base. Wait, we are literally starting next to them. Like, touching. They're even attacking me in the cutscene. Alright, focus. We're here for data centers. Nothing else matters. And this new platform of yours gives us a good income kick. There's 3 data centers, and there's a capital yard producing herons. That's the capital. Wait, that's the carrier, I think, which is no heron. I think that's the carrier, which is really bad. At the eastmost base. Better not forget about that. Welcome, sir. This is Platform Commander Sharon Roseway. Pleasure. Howdy. We felt like torching a bird's nest, so this was as good a place as any. Two friends, exciting, let's play. I have a bit of a head start, but the faster you die, the less your adrenaline will ruin the taste of your flesh. Oh, she might be... I can fix her. It's fine, we got this. Alright, nutcase, let's see. let's see you try your best. Regional alert. Significant Contarian assault underway at Breakwater Alpha. Immediate support requested. Let's go for next. Oh, they're going to get more and more reinforcements. Oh, no. Okay, let's do this. My question's going to be then, how do we start this mission? So we got our friend here doing some damage, and we have the enemy carrier dock over this way. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know if I should just go right over there with this capital ship and take it down, I think. I'm going to be... because I do not want herons. No, this is even worse. This is... they're building... Heron. Oh no, it's the anti-armor one. So this will direct counter my capital ship. So we want to get that dead before it comes through. It's got waking. So it's got a bit of time. We might be okay. I'll tell you what. We'll let my ally here destroy this initial base. And then we'll run them off to the right there. So we got now Hawker. Armored AoE. Ooh, interesting. That sounds pretty fun. We got Barvek Flak AoE. So I think these are large ships at this point. And the Generalist Assault Capital Ship. I don't know if these are... what are these? Oh, they're heavies. That's a heavy. Fair enough. That's good. We haven't got to make a capital shipyard for everything then. So, initially, let's try and get some income going, shall we? So, I'm going to be honest here. I don't see why I wouldn't just do this. I'm going to start off with this giant cohesion facility. And then I'm going to build 2 energy facilities. Is this crazy? It fits in perfectly, though. It's like the game wants me to do it. So we're going to give that a shot, and hopefully this guy can do some damage. I didn't realize you spawned in drones, my friend. Oh, of course he does. I looked at this before. Yeah, that's handy. Out my way. Marshal, a pleasure to work with you again. Let's lay into this, shall we? Do I have a friend? Oh, no, it's the captain of the ship. Sorry, I'm being a moron. Of course he's helping us, but he's a ship himself. Okay, so they're working on that soon. Asteroids? Asteroids are present, so we also want to get some cities down for that as well. Let's lock these guys in. I think 3 would be good again. I don't want to go too far with these at most points, because otherwise it's a bit of a waste a lot of the time. Let's build... jump tender sailing out. Brace for shockwave. What does that mean? That jump tender is going to be back with friends before long. We got 10 minutes before he comes back. It's a... oh, that... what is this? Brings fleets with it. Incredibly powerful. Oh, no. I don't want to deal with that. Okay, wait. We got to rush. We have to go quick. So initially, this guy has absolutely smashed this base. I want him to start moving over this way already. Screw it, we're going that other direction. We've also got this little base over here, but the enemy defenses aren't looking that scary. I think some big-ass ships will break through that quickly. Now, let's see. What do I want to start with? Now, luckily, this faction builds stuff extremely quickly, so I'm tempted. I am tempted to maybe get myself the C-25 shipyard now. And we build it this way. So it's going to be a bit expensive. Oh, we need way more energy than I thought we did. Damn it. We can still do it. Let's put down some energy storage, I think. And then you should be able to get up to the correct amount soon. I'll put that down here as well. Yeah, it'd be fine. What can possibly go wrong? Everything, by the way. Everything's at risk of going wrong. That's how things go with me. 250. Done. No, wait. What do we need? 500 matter. So they're working on it. I think this is definitely worth it, though. The Generalist Assault ship will mean that we have a lot more options. And a lot more defense as well. Done. So, let's have a look at it. 6 heavy slug guns, 8 auto guns, and a torpedo battery. So it's got range, it's got close damage, it's got 40 armor. This shit's going to be a badass. And it only takes 90 seconds to build, so it's pretty quick as well. Now, next up, let's try and get some regular units to assist as well. So I'm going to try and build and unlock some small ships. Now, of course, I'm aware that we're about to hit the problem we always hit, which of course is logistics. So let's try and get that sorted out now. We've built some logistic engine at the back here. With my super economy buildings, though, we're looking pretty juicy when it comes to getting stuff through. Are you going to be okay? If I do make a mistake here and he does get killed, I've lost that ship, unfortunately. I have to be careful. And also, I'm not sure if it does die, do I lose the mission? I don't really want to test that, if I'm going to be honest here. So, these little guys, I think with the enemy's range obsession, we want to probably go and unlock the heat at this point. So we'll go for free heat. Actually, I'll say free. Maybe we'll make this guy into... What are they using against me? 1 torpedo. Oh, no, flak. Flak can kill anything small, right? We'll go for that instead. So we'll lock that in. And until we get more of these logistics centers down, we're a bit stuck right now, which is not great. I also want to send out the back of the base and get another matter array to really get the economy going. We got 30 seconds to that base is done. You're having some trouble there. You are actually having trouble. But we are also killing enemy units at the same time. So this, I think, is still a good idea. And even if we don't kill the base, if we kill data center, we can pull back anyway. It should work out quite well. Okay, the enemy is going to start attacking me now, which is concerning. I would say I should get like a bit of a defense base going, which we might do. So let's build a pulse laser, a pulse howitzer, and some repair turrets. Yeah, this should work out okay. I think this would be fine. So I want to get some H9 yards down the other side, I think. Yeah, we're going to die. I need to get you back. Unfortunately, their defenses are a bit too powerful, so if we try and retreat now, he should be a get away from the most DPS in time not to die. Hopefully. That's the main thing here. Hopefully. It may end in tears still. So H9s. Let's get these guys rocking, shall we? So I want to definitely get out some of these new units here. So I want to get the Barvek down, and also want to try and get the... Where is it? Where's the other new unit? What is this? Where is this? Hawker AoE. Oh, it's a new light vessel. Interesting. Okay, that's handy to get then. So we get 2 Barveks. My defense base is down, so we haven't got to worry about that too much now. How you looking, buddy? You're dying technically, but he should be okay. Just keep putting him back. I've done some damage to that enemy base, so I think we're okay. I just want him to get a bit healed and send him back in again afterwards. So, we're going to have, I think, 2 missiles as well for some long-range suppression. And the last 2 are mixed between heat artillery and general assault. Good. This is exactly what I wanted to see happen. So, we got our Latranas coming out, and they're doing some good long-range sieging on our enemy bases here, which is brilliant. So, wrong button, sorry, my bad. Next one, done. Excellent. So, that's, I think, my heavies done for now. Let's also spawn in some smaller units as well. I'm going to make all these into our brand new AoE assault ships. Okay, he's still putting them back. How are we looking, guys? We have 90 seconds left until this guy's up and running. So I think what we'll do, we're going to build a little beam spire defense around here as well. Pulse howitzer. And some repair turrets. Now the reason for this, we can use these guys to help repair this ship and send it back in for the next round afterwards. I also want to get the pulse howitzer down here as well. They're a bit expensive, aren't they? 180. Very expensive. That's a big swarm. I'm glad I pulled this guy back or it was going to be a bad day. Now, hopefully by the time he arrives, these will be finished so he gets a bit of support and the repair turret should start doing some work as well. Okay, our first heavy ship should be going up soon, which should be good to see. We want to probably focus on this left-hand base first. I've waited to... It still says waking. We still have time on this. It's very tempting. I think what we're going to do, we're going to send my direct force over and attack that base still. And I'll use the Heron to defend and attack this location. This is all small units. It shouldn't be able to stop us. The little glowing bits on ship debris are called dismantling. Oh, what? I didn't get to read what she said. That was bad time. I should have paused. You're going after our data centers. That's smart. It means there won't be any memory left for you after this. The Contalians aren't the only ones with swarms. Products, we have on our hands the Barveks and Hakors. This lady has tons of light yards and we're going to need it to blast through those swarms in one piece. Yes, sir. There is literally a ton of swarms already. But it's okay. The Barvek is completed. So how does this work? I guess we're going to see in a second. Oh, is this my... Oh, it's like a shotgun. Oh. That's epic. I love... What about this guy then? Is this also a shotgun? That would be pretty cool. Okay, switch over that side. Go over there. Go. And while we're waiting, I'm going to try and get down the economy building for the future here. And I think one more, maybe some more of these as well. That should be enough economy for this mission, I think. I keep missing it. Shoot, I'm sorry. We're going to stare at it. There's no enemies nearby anymore. Damn it. Okay, they're moving in. Next, let's see. So we can build some more units at the back here. I think we're going to get some units here to assist my friend. So as we've just been told, our new vessels are actually very effective at dealing with swarms. So I think we want to get a pair of these to assist this flank as well. And also I'm going to go and just get the general heat artillery. That should do us some good damage there. The other units, though, are on path, and they're heading towards our new friend. Now, we're also out of logistics again, which is not a surprise to anybody. Let's get some base down. Mr. Holtz, Fretex, Miss Irania Crow, Hi Admiral. I'm on my way with a termination fleet. Run away while you can. Good to know. Good to know. Fogstorm, mate, where'd you get this done? From this broadcast, Flux, I think we have 5 minutes till she gets here. How bad is it going to be when it shows up? I'm honestly terrified. So my units are on the way over. This enemy swarm is actually kind of terrifying. I think what we're going to do, we're going to reduce the circle a bit more and have the units at the back, and we'll have units at the front that will try and hold this front line instead. Logistics, hurry up. I'm only building one. We should probably build multiple because we need quite a bit at this point, I think. We'll build that. We're on our way over that way. Now, if these units do actually touch that yard, it should just die, but the swarm's causing some issues here. I still haven't seen my friend fire yet, though, but hopefully we'll see it in a second. It's like a giant... Oh, it's like a big AoE attack. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. I like it. Let's see. So, I want to probably get another yard down just to go front line to give us a lot of protection. And we're going to have some more general units as well. So, despite what I was being told, she does look like she has got some large ships coming in this way. So, I do want to get myself some missile spam units to really try and keep them at bay there. And I think we'll just generally get some smaller ships to assist us as well. Let's try and get some torpedoes. And I think we'll try and get our own swarm in a way of Tollies. If she's going to swarm, you want to swarm back, right? It helps out a little bit more. Okay, they're working on it. Oh, no, I didn't realize that was that much DPS. He's out. That was a lot of DPS in that corner. I didn't realize it was going to be like that. Oh, Dimmerly, why do you fight? Is it the thrill of the challenge, the beauty of war, or the adrenaline of being so close to total silence? I've lost the Hemdall. I didn't think it would lose against the Swarm, but it did. And also, I think it was particularly said in the warning, weak against point defense and Swarm, didn't it? So I really should have been more intelligent there, but unfortunately, I wasn't. So that means we're now stuck with the units we have instead. Now, due to the lacking of defense, we need to switch this over to attack both on this side, I think, to try and keep alive at this point. We'll try and get some more ships out, but we're looking a bit dodgy right now, and I think we may have lost the initiative completely due to my blunder there. But regardless, we're going to persevere and see if we can push through and win here. The enemy is attacking us with full bore, though, which is not looking good. Now, we can put down a shield. Get rid of this guy, put an Aegis Seal down here, and get some more turrets to offset what I just deleted. Though I believe it might be too late with the enemy swarm coming in here. Now, new units will go and assist on this flank, but the amount of DPS coming through now is honestly insurmountable. It may be too much. The good news is, though, my ship has broken through, and if it just attacks that command center, we have done this. How are we looking? How are we looking? 20 seconds until the shield's online, but I don't think it's going to help anymore because the enemy has broken through in such a degree. So I'm going to build some more pulse houses to get some more deflection done. Okay, 2 out of 3. I'm getting a little angry now. Can admit. But your failure now will be oh so deliciously frustrating for you. I look forward to seeing it so badly. Okay, all units move that direction. We got a lot of guys coming in. We can break this off. As soon as it's online. We should start getting some passive shielding through now. If I build more howitzers, it should protect enough time, I think. If I just get down as well, additional beam transmitter, I think this defense attack is ended. Come on. And activated. So for the rest of this, we're going to use pretty much exclusively, no, actually not exclusively, we're going to have some point defense units, and we're going to have a bunch of anti-flak for the assault ships. That should help us out here. We've got other guys moving in quickly. The enemy force from the top's not really doing much, but the Heron is going to be built in 160 seconds. So we have to keep that in mind. We're going to have a big problem very shortly. I think having a secondary base here will do us wonders. We can use that to assist and hopefully keep enemies off us. Instead of that, we're also going to build a lot more Tollies so we can try and just... Right. He comes back! He comes back! Oh my god! Well, I think we've done it then. Unless we get overwhelmed by the Heron, we should have this in the bag. Unless the game auto-fails us in 5 minutes time, or in 2.5 minutes at this point probably. Let's just send all units possible towards that area and hope we can survive. So, when this base is done, there's a... Oh, look at that swarm! I didn't realise it was like that, to be honest. That is, scary. I'm scared. I am absolutely terrified. We need... defenses, okay? I'm going to put up some beams here. It's not going to be enough though, of course. We need to also get down some shield emitters. We're going to get 2 of them. It's too late. It is too late. The swarm is here. I wonder if I can get this ship to defend and... yeah, screw it. Turn around. You are our only hope. I fluffed it. I fluffed it. I fluffed it. Without the repairs, though, they're not going to hold out at all. Look at this giant death stack here. They're just pouring through. I don't have anything else to put down. This defense bastion has fallen, unfortunately. Now, the big ship is coming around the back here, but this swarm is absolutely terrifying. Wow, look at it. Look at it. We need more beams. Come on, buddy. Take the DPS away. We are moments away from finishing this. If they just get a little bit closer, we got this in the bag. But this swarm is attacking us full bore here. Now, we got these new ships coming through. They should spawn in and send their DPS my way. But I'm going to tell all those guys to attack this direction to try and bring them definitely into the right battle here. Oh, God. What do I do? What do we do? I think we just accept it. We accept that it's happening. And we may or may not be dead. It's the only way forward I can think right now. Okay, you're in the front. Good, good. Block the damage oncoming. And I think we're going to be okay. We done it. We're out of here. Whew. That's the last one. Let's get out of here. Sail full. Nice. Just did it in time. But everybody, that is going to be it today's episode. I hope that everyone has enjoyed. Great time playing this game. Thank you for watching it. And as I say all the time, like, subscribe, and comment below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.